Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be showing you step-by-step how to trade with leverage on the Bitget exchange. Before we go any further, it's important to understand that trading with leverage does carry its inherent risks. So before I show you how to trade with real money, I'll be showing you how to trade with the demo simulated futures trading on Bitget, so you can learn how to place your orders, how to place your stop loss orders, as well as your take profit orders. You'll get your bearings straight, learn how to use the platform, and from there you can move on to real trading. So without further ado, let's get right into this full Bitget tutorial and let the gains be with you. So we are here now on the official Bitget website on their sign up page. And as you can see over here, I have officially partnered with Bitget, and if you do use my affiliate link, it will be the first link in the description down below. You can actually earn up to $5,000 in bonuses for using that link, and you will also get discounted trading fees for life. So if you haven't already created your Bitget account, be sure to do that first link down in the description below, and I greatly do appreciate your support here on the channel. Now, after you actually go ahead and create your account, you will be taken here to the home screen. Now, it's important to understand with Bitget, you are allowed to use it in the US, in Canada, in Australia, but some jurisdictions don't actually allow for leverage trading. So just make sure that you do abide by the rules at all moments in time. All right, but that's completely up to your local jurisdiction, and no KYC is required on Bitget, and you can actually withdraw up to 20 Bitcoin every day. All right, so they have great fees, more liquidity than Bybit, and they have an awesome no KYC and withdrawal program as well. Now, before you get into trading, of course, you will have to deposit funds into your account. So how you actually go ahead and do that is on the top right of the screen, you'll see the Assets tab over here. You can click on Assets, it will take you to your wallet, or you can just hit Deposit here, and it will take you to the screen where you can actually deposit funds. Most likely, if you're going to be trading futures on Bitget, you will be trading with USDT. So you're going to want to select USDT from the drop-down menu, and then from here you can select the blockchain that you want to use to send your USDT on. They do have Tron, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Solana. So all the main chains. Most likely, if you have your money in Binance or KuCoin already, you'll want to send it over with the TRX chain for the lowest fees. And then it will give you your address here. All right. And then once you've deposited your USDT with your account address, just here, also the QR code if you're on mobile, you can just go to Assets, and then here in the Assets tab, you will be able to see your USDT balance show up. This will be your spot account, all right? So you're going to want to hit transfer, then transfer it to your USDTM futures account, and then you'll be ready to trade with real USDT. But before I show you how to actually use the exchange with real money, I do want to show you the demo trading. And to get to the demo trading so you can practice on your own, up here at the top of the screen, you go to Futures, and then you go to USDT Demo. And this will take you to the regular exchange, but the only thing is, you won't be using real money. You'll be using what's called SUSDT, or simulated USDT. All right, so my account on the demo starts with $3,000, so that's great. So this is $3,000 that I can use to practice trading, so that before I actually go ahead and use real money with an edge, right? So I always have the advantage in the marketplace because I never trade blind. I always make sure I implement my competitive edge when I'm trading, because I trade, I don't gamble. I always want the odds and probabilities in my favor. I talk about this in a lot of my other videos. I'll leave the link to my trading playlist here where you can actually learn TA. So this way you actually have an edge when you trade. You have a plan instead of going in blind. But here with the simulated trading, it allows you to practice and learn exactly what to do before you do use your real money. All right, so we are here, and you do have a full chart that you can customize right here on Bitget. Now, I still do use my TradingView account, right? And I'll just take my values, and then when I want to enter into a trade, I can easily do that over here in the Bitget exchange after I do my TA on TradingView. Some people just like to use the Bitget chart. Completely up to you. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you insert the right numbers when you do actually go ahead and enter into a trade. All right, so I'll be showing you how to do limit orders and market orders in this tutorial. That's really the only two types of trades that you will need. Now, first things first with your leverage, all right? So right now I'm on the cross leverage mode. You do have two options. You have isolated and you have cross. Usually what I tell to newer traders is just stick with isolated until you really learn what you are doing. All isolated means is, let's say out of my $3,000, I placed a trade with $300. All right, so I used $300 of margin out of my 3,000. With isolated margin mode, I can never lose more than $300 on the trade, right? If I get liquidated, I'll only lose $300. If I'm in cross and I have no stop loss set and everything goes against me, I can potentially lose more than $300 out of this 3,000, all right? I typically use cross nowadays, but I always use a stop loss. I always manage my risk appropriately so I never have to worry about losing more than I want to. Before I enter into a trade, I will always know exactly how much money I can lose if my stop loss is hit. So I use cross, but if you're brand new, you can use isolated. So that is cross and isolated margin. And then you can also go and select your leverage, right? So on Bitget, you do have up to 125x leverage with Bitcoin trading. All right, so completely up to you how much leverage you do actually want to use. A lot of people don't actually understand how leverage trading works, so let me just explain briefly right now. Typically, I don't go higher than around 25x. I'll typically go anywhere from 10 to 25. So let's just keep it on 20x leverage for this video tutorial. Now, all 20x leverage means is, let's give a hypothetical example. Let's say you're trading Bitcoin, and you want to enter down here the support level I have outlined at $19,850. So let's say you go long, right? So you expect price to go up, so you go long at $19,850. So because we have 20x leverage on, let's say we enter and price actually bounces 1% from the entry at $19,850. All right, so that would take it right to about $20,050 would be a 1% move. Okay, so because we do have 20x leverage and we're using $300 of margin for this trade, instead of a 1% gain, I would actually just gain 20% because I'm leveraged by 20x. That's all leverage is, and it goes the other way. Let's say I entered at $19,850 and I went long, but the price just kept on going down, so it went down by 1%. So 1% of $300 is $3. But because we're leveraged by 20x, 20% of 300 is actually $60. Okay? So instead of losing $3 if it goes down 1%, I would lose 60. That's leverage. All right? All it does is you multiply your percentage gain. That would be spot. You multiply that by your leverage, and that's how much you're going to be up or down when you trade with leverage. All right? So understand that if you do go 125x, that is completely up to you. This video is not financial advice. It is only for education purposes only, and I don't really recommend anybody go that high leverage unless you are a serious professional and you really know what you're doing. Because if you do use 100x leverage, right, and you enter and price goes up 1%, right, because you're leveraged by 100x, you're going to gain 100% in that position. So that means with $300, with a 1% bounce on 100x leverage, you would make $300 profit. You can just close out very quickly, take that $300, and if you want to, just be done for the day if that's how you trade. Right? Completely up to you. That is how leverage works. All right? I know a lot of people are brand new to leverage trading, so it's very important to fully understand how leverage does actually work. All right, so for this example, we will be using 20x leverage. All right, so we're here on Bitcoin. We can actually trade Ethereum and EOS as well as Bitcoin simulated. So these are the 3 coins you can practice on. So let's stick to Bitcoin, and let's say, for an example, we do want to go long when price reaches $19,850. So we would use a limit order because that allows us to select the predetermined price that we want to enter the trade at. So we want to go long at $19,850. All right. Now your cost value, this is the amount of margin that you want to use for the trade. So out of this $3,000, let's say I did want to use this $300 of margin. All right, very simple. For example's sake, we'll keep it at 300. So that's using 10% of the account for margin. And now over here, you do have the option for your take profit and your stop loss. Always, always, always use a stop loss. All right, there's no excuses to not be using a stop loss. So let's say you did actually enter down here at $19,850 and you wanted to be safe below the lowest wicks. And the lowest wicks are going to come into play down here at around $19,592. So what you decide to do, this is just an example, right? So let's say you did want to go long here, you would put your stop loss just beneath this lowest wick. Depending on how much breathing room you do want to give it, you can put a bigger gap between the wick, completely up to you in your trading plan. But let's say we wanted to put our stop loss at $19,565.50. So we would check off take profit stop loss. Stop loss price is $19,500. $565.50. Okay. And from here, you can also put in your take profit price. So I recommend you do that as well. Let's say you wanted to take profit. So we were risking, if we're risking 1.4%, let's say we want a 3-to-1 trade. So we want to be able to gain at least 4%, let's say. So a 4% win would take us to around 20,000, call it $650. All right. So for your take profit, you would put in $20,650. Then from here, you're going to see that the cost of this trade is 299 USDT. And we do want to use good till canceled for the effective time. All right. So GTC stands for good till canceled. We want to leave it on good till canceled. All that means is the order will stay in place until it gets filled or I personally cancel it. So all we do now is hit buy long, and it's going to tell us the open price 19,850. The current price is currently $20,304. The amount of Bitcoin we will be buying, and the margin for that is going to cost $268. So we go ahead and confirm that, and the order has now been placed, and it does show up here on the live chart. This is an interactive chart, so if I want to, I can drag the order, move it around, or I can cancel it by hitting this X. As you can see, it shows the prompt to cancel the order. Now, if you come down here to the bottom of the screen, it shows open orders, all right? So this is how you can modify the order. If you did want to change the stop loss or the take profit, you can do it by clicking the little pencil, and you will be able to change your amounts for the take profit and the stop loss, right? And you can show, and it shows you exactly how much money you would gain. So for this example, if the stop loss gets hit after I get filled, I'll lose $77. And if my take profit gets hit, I will win $216 on the trade. All right, so it shows you the exact amounts you will win and lose as well, which is very handy for calculating your risk and your reward on the trade. And you can also cancel it right here as well. All right, so that's how you place a limit order to go long. Let's say that you're looking at Bitcoin and you see it's on this lower trendline support here, and you just think it's going to start skyrocketing. This is only an example. But let's say you want to go long right here at this support level, and you don't want to wait to enter, you don't want to place a limit order, you want to get filled immediately, and you don't mind paying a slightly higher fee for the order. In this case, you're going to want to use a market order. So here on the right side of the screen, we're going to go ahead and select market, right? Instead of limit, we want to select market. Now, from here, it will be executed at the best available market price, all right? Right now, the market price is $2,257. So that's the price we'll get filled at, just the market price. And again, we determine the cost or the margin we want to use for the trade. So if we wanted to go long with $300, we would put $300 as the cost value here, all right? And you do want to make sure you have USDT selected on your cost value and not Bitcoin, all right? Because you're using USDT to trade as your margin. Anyway, so that's your cost value, that's your margin for the trade. And again, you'll want to use a take profit and a stop loss. So let's say you didn't want to lose any money if price went beneath the lowest low here, or the local low, and just beneath this local low, for everybody watching, I'm looking at this low down here, right? So beneath the low is going to be at around $20,190. So for my stop loss, I would go ahead and put, by the way, I realized that you guys couldn't see that. Let me go ahead and fix that. So for your stop loss, you would put $20,190. Right, just like that. And your take profit is, let's say you wanted to take profit when price hit resistance up here where these wicks are on the screen at around $20,480. So your take profit would be $20,480, right? Because you just want to enter on the fly, you don't want to wait. So you would simply hit buy long here, and it would go ahead and give you this is a flash order, it's a market order, so it will open you at the best available market price. Shows you the current price and the amount of margin you are using. You'll confirm that, and it will fill you in immediately. All right, now to see the progress of this trade, you're going to want to come to the bottom of the screen where it does show you the position. If I rotate my screen again, you can see that just here. Right, now we're in position. We were in open orders, we're now in position, and we can see we are long Bitcoin with 20x leverage. It shows you the open price down here was at $20,281.19. That was the best available market price. Shows you the margin for the trade, $269. And it shows you your unrealized P&L as well as your return on the trade, which is 0.5% right now, and that comes out to $1.41. All right, like I said, we are leveraged by 20x. So when price goes up 1%, this is going to show a 20% ROE, right? We'll be up 20%. That will also mean we'll be up 20% of $269, which is our margin on this trade. So that's how leverage works. And we can cancel this trade at any time, or we can close it out if we want to by, again, using the prompts down here at the bottom of the screen, right? So let's say we wanted to close it all right now. We would hit flash close, right? This would close it out immediately, and we would hit confirm, and we would be out of the trade, just like that with a flash close. So that's how you immediately get out of a position when you do open it, with a flash close like that, all right? Or you can put in a limit order like so by changing the close price, and then you can put in the amount as well. So let's say you wanted to put staggered take profit levels. You want to take some profit at a 30% gain, some profit at a 50% gain, and then more at a 90% gain, so to speak. You can do that by selecting the amount you do want to close out at. So let's say when you're up just 30%, you only want to close 25% of the trade. You would hit 25% here, and you can go ahead and measure that, right? So again, we're up 20x the leverage, so we just kind of want a 1% gain. That's going to be $20,528. So we put 20,528, and we would hit close, and we would confirm that. So we'll only be closing out 25% of the Bitcoin position, which is just 0.067 at $20,528, and it shows you the current price here. You hit confirm. Okay, and now it shows up here on the chart as well, close long. This is your take profit order right here at these resistance levels with this wick. So that's how you go long using both a market order and a limit order. And really it's the same exact thing if you did want to go short. All right, so right now I am up $1.08 on this trade. Now I'm down, right? So you can see prices going against me. I'm down 97 cents right now, 0.38%. Let's just close out of this trade. Actually, we'll leave it open. Why not? So now to actually go short, I'll show you how to go short on Ethereum, right? So to switch the asset, you would come on over here on this drop-down menu, and you would select Ethereum USDT. And this is S Ethereum because it's simulated trading, right? This is not real money right now. But this is the same exact thing, right? You have the chart. You can change the time frame, right? You can look at the daily chart, the weekly chart, the 12-hour, 4-hour, whatever you do want. If you're wondering, typically I trade on the 4-hour chart. 4 hours is my favorite time frame. And as well, right, I'll come over here to Trading View, and I will do my charting on Trading View as well. So we can see for Ethereum, it's breaking beneath support, right? It's breaking beneath these trendline supports. So let's say we wanted to catch this short. I never recommend chasing after a trade. I would never short when it's already breaking down. But this is a video for educational purposes only, showing you how to actually open trades. So let's say we wanted to go ahead and chase this breakdown because, you know, we're maniacs and we want to chase after price. Never recommend. I absolutely never recommend chasing any trades. You should always wait for the next trade to come to you. But this is an example video. So again, we're on Ethereum. We just want to get into the trade right away. We don't want to wait. We want to go short. So we will use $300 of margin again. And then we will do our stop loss beneath or above this wick up here at $1,153.50, right? So $1,153.50 is going to be your stop loss level. And let's say we wanted to take profit at this lower support level. If you look on the chart, we have a drop-based rally and demand zone down here at $1,093. So I'll put my take profit price $1,093. Immediately I'll hit sell short, and I will confirm this again, $269 of margin. If you're wondering why there's a big reduction, that is from the fees of the order, right? You pay a higher fee with a market order. So you hit confirm, and now we are immediately filled in the trade. And again, it shows up down here. As you can see, the Ethereum short is filled, currently down 2.8% already, which is around $6.30 right now. All right, so that's how you enter on a flash short, right? Just a market order short. Let's say you wanted to trade the correct way and, you know, let price come to you where you don't force a trade, you're not chasing after anything. In that case, you would use a limit order. So again, on the left side of the screen, we'll go ahead and we'll select limit order. All right. As you can see, for my $3,000 margin, I can only use $2,144. The rest is being used already in my active trades, okay? So for our limit order, we want to select the price that we want to short at. So let's say when price comes back up here to this resistance level at $1,162.21, we want to short. So we would come on over here to the right side of the screen, and where it says price, we enter the price where we want to go short. So it's $1,162.21. And again, we want to use $300 as our position size for this trade, $300. We want to put our stop loss just above our entry, above the highest wick. And in this case, it's going to be at, we'll make this red for your stop loss line. A little bit thicker as well. All right. So our stop loss is going to be just here at $1,070. Okay. So for your stop price, you'll put $1,070. And your take profit, same thing. You want to ride it down here to this demand zone at $1,093. Perfect. From here, everything is set. You're good till canceled. You can see the cost of this trade is the 299.5 USDT, right? That's at $300. Then you'll sell short. You'll confirm, you make sure the details are correct here with your opening price as well as the margin you want to use, and you will confirm for the trade. Now, as you can see, it does show up the open short on the chart, right? You can cancel it from here. You can adjust it down here. If you go to open orders, you'll see the open short down here. And this is the trade we just placed. You can change the take profit levels, right? You can do all that. So that's how you actually manage the trade once it's filled down here where it says your open orders and your position on the bottom of the screen. So that's how you actually go long and short with your limit orders and your market orders with leverage on Bitget. It's that simple. Obviously, you need a trading plan. You need to know what you're doing before you go ahead and start using your real money. So it's best to start out on simulated trading unless you already know what you are doing. And then once you're ready to move on over to regular trading with real money, it's the same exact thing. All you would do is come up here to the top of the screen, or let's go home first to the Bitget homepage, and you would come over here to futures, and you would select USDTM futures, right? Not demo, but the regular futures, and you're going to go ahead and see that it's the same exact thing over here. And the only difference now is it's going to show you all of the various altcoins that you can actually trade. Right? You can see there's a wide selection of altcoins to trade here on Bitget, and they have very deep liquidity, actually deeper than Bybit. So I definitely recommend check out Bitget if you're trading with leverage, and definitely go ahead and use my link for all of the bonuses and discounts on trading fees as well. So it's the same exact thing. Right now, as you can see, I don't have any money in this actual account at the current moment in time. All you would need to do is copy the steps I showed you in the beginning of this video to get your USDT in here, and you can start trading with leverage on Bitget. It is that simple. So in this video, I showed you how to trade with leverage on the Bitget exchange. I showed you how to do it with both the demo simulated trading as well as the real live version. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by leaving a like down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you're new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.